guys can't wait to get this one started. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll return it. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. So Cal's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Complete to the left. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Nelson. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Houston's offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. They convert on 3rd down as he gets him to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
On the run, it's Jackson. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, he got you 2 on... He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball comes to rest right there.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it, Nice coffin corner kick.
And the Golden Bears backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go right back to it. Plows through the defense. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Gets it to him on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on second down. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Lets it fly. All by himself. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that, beautiful.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the score. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll run it to the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth it.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Dances away. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left.
And I'd like to see the receivers do a better job fighting to get open on that scramble play. The quarterback's flushed out. He's working to his left. You now need to break the route off. You got to run with him. Someone's got to go down the boundary. Someone's got to come back to the quarterback and give him a place to go with the ball.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Wegman. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be
There he goes. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's James. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Kane. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed
in. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. One more snap coming before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Owens. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. And the Golden Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man to the left. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 37. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on across the middle on 1st down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take.
Come on, receiver. You can make that play. You do it all the time in practice. Don't come out here on game day and start getting big eyes under the big lights. You got to make that catch.
Found the seam. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Throws to the tight end. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Just hammering it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's James. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Nelson. He's got his man, makes the grab. I know you want to strip, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's King. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
21 on the play.
That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment. Quickly out to the tight end. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Touchdown, Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he...
Turning it on! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I'll tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive, now trying to put this game in a good situation.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Got a man in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Yankee Blue moves.
Looking for a gap. It's Owens. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
Well, two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown and make this a two-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. The option look. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense picks it up. He's at the 50, the 30, running inside the 20. Oh, the unthinkable has happened for this offense. They're into the end zone. It's a touchdown for the D.
And it could not go any worse for this offense. All you're thinking is run the clock out. We have the lead. Defense does exactly what they wanted to do. They had to get a stop. They had to force a turnover. They forced the turnover, scoop it up, and now craziness. They take the lead late in the fourth quarter. What a play by this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. The short hands. It's Young. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's caught inside the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect.
It's